UN Watch, Defending Human Rights. After the Nazi horrors, eminent figures like Eleanor Roosevelt and Rene Cassatt joined hands in 1946 to create the United Nations Commission on Human Rights. They produced important covenants that defined universal norms of human dignity and freedom. Over time, the UN changed. The world's worst regimes began to hijack key UN bodies. China, Cuba, Mauritania, Pakistan, Russia, Saudi Arabia, even electing Gaddafi as chair. Dictatorships have used their power to block action for victims. With countless resolutions, emergency sessions, and so-called fact-finding missions, they have pointed fingers at Israel. Faced with dangerous lies and hypocrisy, someone has to defend the truth. Someone has to champion the victims. Someone has to fight back. That someone is UN Watch. Founded in 1993 by famous civil rights lawyer Morris Abram, UN Watch monitors the world body by the yardstick of its own charter, promoting human rights for all. Headed by Ambassador Alfred Moses, UN Watch has become a unique and respected voice in the international arena. When the UN turns a blind eye to gross abuses, UN Watch gives a vital platform to courageous victims. UN Watch's Geneva Summit for Human Rights draws hundreds of activists, diplomats, journalists, and students, focusing world opinion on the real trouble spots.
Why does it flog a young man with 50 lashes for expressing an opinion? And as a member of the United Nations Human Rights Council, why does the Saudi government impose a system of gender apartheid on its female citizens?
She was one of the 276 schoolgirls kidnapped by the Boko Haram group last year in an operation that shocked the world. She joined us via satellite from Geneva, where she is attending the Geneva Summit for Human Rights and Democracy.
Niños de 13, 14 y 15 años que fueron torturados dentro de una tanqueta en el estado Bolívar. Los metían dentro de las tanquetas y los golpeaban. Y eran niños, ¿no?
Parce que nous vivons dans des sociétés où le blasphème, le droit de critiquer les religions, le droit de critiquer les croyances est une liberté, et parce que nous ne voulons pas vivre dans un pays comme le vôtre, où les minorités religieuses sont opprimées, où les dessinateurs ont peur, où les esprits libres ont peur, où personne n'est heureux, à part vous.
So they have now found very shrewd and cunning ways to suffocate media. Firings of journalists, sackings, have replaced jailings as punishment method.
I was kept in solitary confinement for nearly 15 months. You can imagine, I almost collapsed.
Consécration pour ces années de lutte, c'est la femme de l'année pour les UN Watch.
Our next guest created a way for Iranian women to tell the world they are not afraid. Joining us now live from Geneva, Switzerland is Masih Alinejad, creator of the Facebook page My Stealthy Freedom.
We, the Iranian women, have a dream as well, that one day our voice get heard and compulsory hijab will leave Iran forever.
When UN bodies fail to act for victims of genocide and gross human rights abuses, UN Watch steps in.
We are seeing on TV, we are hearing on the radio, we are seeing on the internet atrocities that shock the conscience of mankind. Urging United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights, Navi Pillay, to take leadership, to speak out, to not be silent.
نرى أن هناك مكان آمن واحد فيه المسيحيين غير مضطهدين، بل على العكس محميون، لهم حرية العبادة والتعبير عن الرأي، يعيشون فيه بتآخي وسلام ولا يتعرضون للقتل والإبادة. إنه إسرائيل الدولة التي أعيش فيها، الدولة اليهودية هي المكان الوحيد الآمن حيث مسيحيو البلاد المقدسة يعيشون بأمان.
UN Watch, fighting to defend the true principles of human rights.